On this Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2025, the town of Truckee finds itself at the epicenter of one of the most powerful winter storms in recent history. A relentless atmospheric river, colliding with an Arctic cold front, has transformed this gateway to the Sierra into a frozen fortress, recording snowfall rates that have challenged even the most seasoned locals' expectations. Since late December 22nd, a monster low-pressure system has remained stationary over the northern Sierra Nevada. According to the National Weather Service in Reno, Truckee has received a staggering 48 to 60 inches, 4 to 5 feet, of fresh powder in the last 48 hours alone. Higher elevations around Donner Summit have reported accumulations exceeding 7 feet, with drifts reaching the rooflines of single-story residences. Meteorologists describe the event as a high-ratio snow event, where the air is so cold that the snow is exceptionally light and fluffy, allowing it to stack rapidly.
The old Lincoln Highway.
However, the accompanying winds, gusting up to 100 miles per hour along the ridges and 55 miles per hour within the town limits, have created near-zero visibility or whiteout conditions, making any movement outdoors life-threatening. The impact on transportation has been catastrophic. The California Department of Transportation, Caltrans, took the rare step of issuing an indefinite closure of Interstate 80, the primary artery between Sacramento and Reno. The stretch from Colfax through Truckee to the Nevada state line remains impassable due to multiple jackknifed semi-trucks and constant small-scale sluffs, mini-avalanches, onto the roadway. "We are dealing with a wall of white," said a Caltrans spokesperson. "Our plow operators are working 24/7, but the snow is falling faster than we can clear it. At 3 inches per hour, a cleared lane is buried again before the plow can make a return pass." The Truckee Tahoe Airport has suspended all flight operations, and Amtrak's California Zephyr service has been halted, leaving hundreds of holiday travelers stranded in local shelters and hotels. For the residents of Truckee, the big snow of 2025 has turned daily life into a battle for basic utility. Approximately 15,000 customers in the Truckee-Donner Public Utility District lost power early this morning after heavy, wind-whipped branches snapped power lines. Repair crews are struggling to reach the damaged sites, as many side streets are buried under snowbanks taller than SUVs. While the town struggles, the surrounding world-class ski resorts like Palisades Tahoe, Northstar California, and Sugar Bowl are seeing a double-edged sword. While the massive snowpack ensures a long season well into May or June 2026, the current conditions are too dangerous for operation. Most resorts have remained closed today due to extreme avalanche danger and wind hold on all chairlifts. "This is the miracle December we dreamed of, but in a much more violent form," said a mountain operations manager at Northstar. "Once the wind dies down, we will have days of avalanche mitigation work, using explosives, before it's safe for the public." The forecast provides little immediate relief. A secondary wave of moisture is expected to hit late on Christmas Day, potentially adding another 12 to 18 inches to the already historic totals. As the sun sets on December 24th, 2025, Truckee remains a silent, white world. The glow of holiday lights is muffled by meters of snow, and the roar of the wind serves as a reminder of the raw power of the Sierra Nevada winters. For those inside, it is a Christmas of candlelight and shoveling. For the history books, it is a storm that will be talked about for decades to come. Meanwhile, the Sierra Nevada has long been known for its legendary winters, but the storm currently engulfing Palisades Tahoe this Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2025, is entering the record books as one of the most intense meteorological events of the decade. A massive atmospheric river, locked in a cold core low, has turned the iconic ski destination into a vertical wilderness of white. As of 4 p.m. today, mountain operations at Palisades Tahoe reported a staggering 52 inches, over 4 feet, of new snow at the upper mountain, 8,200 feet, within the last 36 hours. The base area at Olympic Valley has not been spared, recording nearly 30 inches, creating a winter wonderland that is as dangerous as it is beautiful. Meteorologists from the National Weather Service have clocked wind gusts exceeding 115 miles per hour along the ridges of Ward Peak and Siberia. These hurricane-force winds, combined with snowfall rates of 3 to 5 inches per hour, have created zero visibility conditions. Consequently, for the safety of guests and staff, the resort made the difficult decision to suspend all lift operations for the day. While the resort is closed to the public, the highly skilled Palisades Tahoe patrol and mountain operations teams are working in grueling conditions. The primary focus is avalanche mitigation. With massive amounts of heavy, wind-loaded snow sitting on steep faces like the Palisades and KT-22, the risk of natural slides is at an extreme level. This isn't just a snow event, it's a massive logistical challenge, said a resort spokesperson. Our teams are utilizing GazeX remote exploding systems and manual charges to trigger controlled slides. We are seeing debris piles 20 feet deep in some catchments. We won't open a single chairlift until we are 100% certain the snowpack is stable. The scene in the village at Palisades Tahoe is one of muffled silence and towering snowbanks. Holiday travelers who arrived for the Christmas break are currently snowed in. With Interstate 80 and Highway 89 experiencing frequent closures due to spinouts and whiteout conditions, authorities are advising everyone to stay indoors. Local businesses are operating on skeleton crews, as many employees cannot commute from nearby Truckee or Reno. However, the holiday spirit remains resilient. Inside the village lodges, stranded skiers are trading stories by the fire, watching the snow bury the first-floor windows of the resort hotels. The forecast suggests the storm will begin to break late on December 25th. If the clouds clear as predicted, December 26th promises to be a legendary Bluebird Day, a day of cloudless blue skies and pristine, deep powder. However, resort officials warn that opening day after a storm of this magnitude is a slow process. It will take days to dig out the chairlift terminals, de-ice the cable lines, and ensure the safety of every run. While the Sierra Nevada mountains are being buried under record snowfall, the lower elevations, coastal cities, and central valleys are facing catastrophic flooding. Governor Gavin Newsom has officially declared a state of emergency for 28 counties as a powerful Pineapple Express atmospheric river pummels the region. In the San Francisco Bay Area, the urban infrastructure is struggling to cope with rainfall totals exceeding 6 inches in 24 hours. In San Francisco, the Mission District and south of Market, SoMa areas have reported waist-deep water, stalling vehicles, and flooding basement apartments. To the east, in the Central Valley, the Sacramento River is reaching danger stage levels. The Department of Water Resources, DWR, has taken the rare step of opening the Sacramento Weir for the first time in several years to divert surging waters away from the state capitol and into the Yolo bypass. The volume of water we are seeing is historic, said a DWR hydrologist. We are managing a delicate balance of reservoir releases to prevent dam overflows while trying not to overwhelm the levee systems downstream. In Southern California, the focus has shifted from rising rivers to falling hillsides. The burn scars from the wildfires of the previous summer have become prime zones for debris flows. In Santa Barbara and Ventura counties, mandatory evacuation orders were issued early this morning. In the community of Montecito, mud and boulders the size of cars have blocked Highway 101, cutting off the primary coastal artery between Los Angeles and Northern California. In Los Angeles, the Los Angeles River, usually a concrete trickle, has transformed into a roaring torrent. Emergency crews have performed dozens of swift water rescues, to save unhoused individuals and pets trapped along the riverbanks.